It's Brian Preston, the money guy.
I thought, what were some of the things in the book? There was a section talked about what do millionaires rate as critical to their success. Is there some skill sets or talents or behaviors? What does your research kind of show in that aspect?
Yeah, so just similar to the things that were found in '98. So that going back to the Millionaire Mind, that book, we did the same study again, in 2016 and 17, and the same factors like being disciplined and persevering, honesty and integrity, that continues to be listed. Particularly, I think that you see that in small business owners as well. I think the spouse piece is really important. I think that, going back to the idea that somebody has to manage your financial life. And if you're not great at it, then somebody in your household probably needs to be, enlist their help. And so that, millionaires say that that's an important factor as well. And then, working hard continues to be something that they say as well. I think that as a group, individuals that are really good at transforming income into wealth are not a lazy crew. They're working hard and they're achieving their goals.
That's awesome. And I was surprised to find, because conversely, if we said what's not in there, you don't have to be a genius.
Right. Yeah.
This is what made me feel so good, because I will confess to you guys. No, this is true. And I don't want any of my prospects out there. You're like, this guy, I can't believe he's confessing this stuff. Is that I was not what I call a front row sitter when we're talking about, because I was an accounting major at Georgia. And I will tell you, my GPA was great before I got into accounting.
Right.
And then that was, it was a hard course load. I mean, it was something, but I was not a front row sitter. And it made me feel good. I guess if we're looking for coping mechanisms, we talked about the people who are naysayers to make themselves feel better. For me, it made me feel good to know I don't have to have a super high IQ, because that's not what the typical millionaire next door is. I mean, most of them, that's just not the way it works.
Right.
Yeah, I think that even the idea that you can, for example, financial literacy, like understanding how to manage your financial life, it doesn't seem to be as important as discipline and working hard and things like that. So that's, we see that, think about some of the bosses that you may have had in the past. They might be really, really smart, but they might not be great at their job. So I think that, again, if we're talking about managing our financial lives, it's more about those behaviors and less about, how smart you are. Absolutely.